Hey everyone, I wanted to share a little exercise that I learned at Soul Camp last week from an amazing coach and speaker. Her name is Alianka Polanco. And the exercise is based on something called the Emotional Guidance Scale. You can Google that online and find this scale. That's what I did, and I printed it out for myself. And this is an exercise that you can use to um, better your mood. You can use it to raise your emotional vibration to perhaps get you from a state of negative emotion up to a positive one. And it's just one I've played around with the last few days, and I've felt some really cool results. It really uses a little bit of your body and your mind to raise that vibrational or emotional state. And I wanted to perform the exercise for you and offer it to you. It also, by the way, the emotional guidance scale is something that was developed by the Abraham Hicks organization. You can read a lot about it online, and what I'm going to introduce to you is a way of using the emotional guidance scale that Alianka Polanco introduced to me. So thank you, Alianka, and here is my version of it for my Joyriders people. So basically, the scale has 22 emotions on it that range from the most negative to the highest possible emotions. So, for example, 22 is fear, grief, depression, despair, or powerlessness. And number 1 is joy, appreciation, empowerment, freedom, and love. And so, what I'm going to do is put this scale on my computer, and I'm going to use an acupressure point on my body. I'm not an acupressure practitioner. I don't know much about it, but what I'm going to do is tap here, just on my collarbone or right underneath it. I can tap with 2 hands. I can tap with 1 hand. I prefer to tap with 2 hands like this. And I'm going to start at the bottom of the scale with fear, grief, depression, despair, and powerlessness. And I'm going to take maybe 10 seconds, maybe 30 seconds to really put myself in that place and perhaps think of a situation I've experienced in my life where those emotions have been present for me. So I'll close my eyes and I'll do it, and I'll spend a little time there. And then I'm going to slowly work my way up the scale, spending perhaps 10 to 30 seconds on each of these emotions. So next is 21 is insecurity, guilt, and unworthiness. Finally, when we get up to number 8, which is boredom, that's where we make the switch to the more positive emotions. So number 7 is contentment, and then it works up from there. So I'm going to spend all this time and eventually get up to number 1, which is joy, appreciation, empowerment, freedom, and love. And give it a try for yourself. I'd be curious to hear what you think of it and how it is for you. It's, to me, just a little bit of mind training with some body and some acupressure to really elicit that emotion within you. And it's been very fun. So thank you, Alianka Polanco, for introducing me to this exercise. Thank you to Abraham Hicks for creating this emotional guidance scale and providing the inspiration for it.